Uh, how important is it for you guys to have an in-person meeting versus something that is all over the phone or all over internet?
Well, we've discovered the importance of having an in-person meeting since COVID has forced us into another scenario. We have been coming to Mission Inn at Howie in the Hills for many, many years, and Omni Productions has been here with us for at least 8 years. We've had a great relationship. Omni's been very easy to work with. Once COVID hit and we had to go to a virtual meeting platform, we discovered it just wasn't the same. We missed seeing the faces of our school owners. We missed the interaction. So the hotel here, Mission Inn, has worked with us and has provided seating that's socially distanced so that our school owners can come and be at the meeting. And we have an option for them to also use a virtual platform to communicate with us. Omni has helped us have a very seamless transition through this process, and it's the best of both worlds. We can be here with limited staff and have a great meeting, and I know that our schools really appreciate this because some of them are far away or they don't have the funds to make the trip, so they enjoy the fact that it's virtual as well.
Gotcha. Sort of the same thing in just a little bit of a different way. Have you guys noticed any specific challenges about going to a hybrid meeting, which is what this is, where it's kind of half and half? Has there been any specific challenges you guys have faced?
I would say the challenges to go into the hybrid have pretty much fallen on y'all. Omni, you've done a great job getting us through the technology portion of that. We're also grateful that you've welcomed, a DOE employee we've been bringing to assist us here in Howie in the Hills. Our challenges are just making sure that we are getting the meeting to run as efficiently and successfully as possible under the circumstances.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, we're happy to do it, and Victor's great. Yeah. Have you heard any feedback either from attendees who come to the conference or from any of the other commissioners? Maybe Mr. Williams, I know he's remoted in. Have you heard anybody talking about this specific setup?
I have. I overhear schools who were at the hotel discussing the meeting. I think they were pleasantly surprised at how serious the hotel took the measures to prevent, COVID transmission. You can look around and you see the socially distanced seats. And I believe that the schools who are calling in virtually online have really enjoyed the fact that they haven't had to travel, considering that, there are some parts of Florida that, it's just still difficult to travel. And y'all, like I said, have made this a seamless transition. I don't believe we've skipped a beat.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. Looking forward, looking into the future, I know it's very hard to predict anything, but do you see these hybrid meetings as the new normal?
I think hybrid meetings, like I said, are the best of both worlds. We don't know what is going on with the coronavirus. We know there's a vaccine out there, but it's going to be a while before things get back to normal. And I really think that these hybrid meetings are the answer to the current situation and for many, many months ahead. And we've been very successful thanks to your efforts and your support. And I think that this is so much better than just doing a virtual meeting alone, because you just can't beat face to face. And even though we can't be face to face with everybody, the ones who are here make it feel like a great meeting.
Of course, I love that. Just the last question then, you've talked about it a little bit, just a little more elaboration. How has partnering with Omni been, and how have we been able to meet your guys' needs to make CIE still happen?
The quality of the work that Omni Productions has done has just really contributed to the success of us having a great meeting here. And also, you guys are funny, and you play really funny music. We really love it when we get to come here. So we want you to continue with our pre-meeting music. I think my boss likes country best.
Absolutely. Well, we like to have a good time. Yeah? Okay.
Once COVID is over, do you still see the benefit of hybrid meetings?
Absolutely.
You could say that.
Once COVID is over, I absolutely see the benefits of a hybrid meeting. There are going to be people who cannot, still need to be able to stay home or stay put or not travel. I've also heard from school owners that for many of them, because of the nature of their business, it is so much easier for them to be able to respond to our commission members virtually, and they also can have more of their staff members on the call to find out what CIE meetings are really like. And again, the quality of the services that y'all provide make that all happen and all come together.
Are you seeing a better participation rate with the virtual meetings? Are you getting more schools participating?
I can't honestly say if we're getting more schools participating, but just based anecdotally on what I'm hearing, I suspect there are more staff folks and employees at the school on the virtual portion of our meeting. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, fantastic.
I had one real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Last meeting was the first time you got to interact with Mr. Williams virtually. Can you maybe explain how that went? Like when you first noticed, oh, there's a screen over there with Mr. Williams on it.
Doug Williams too.
Oh, Doug Wagner too, sorry.
Yes.
When we started having our commissioners attend the meetings virtually, we weren't really sure how that was going to work, but honestly, it's just like they're right here in the room. I think it's been very successful. Y'all have done a great job with keeping them, connected with us, and I would say that is not an issue, should not be an obstacle to, having virtual and hybrid meetings in the future.